Our truck peeling out here.
This occurred at Kings Canyon and Chestnut. Trying to get further.
3 Henry 11.
3 Henry.
Black truck at Fowler and Shields. Took us a high rate of speed. You clear for a plate?
Affirm, go ahead.
8 Tom 49861. Looks like it's occupied by one.
Copy. Vehicle's going to come back on a 93 Ford pickup, RO last of Noble, first of Dillon, out of Clovis.
Copy.
Further information units on the assault victim. Male victim is bleeding severely from the ear and maybe nose. Suspects RGOA. 5 individuals last seen towards Chestnut. RP stopped to ask if the male needed help. He refused. No further. And the suspects were all wearing red clothing.
Henry, looks like the vehicle is pulling over into the gas station at Armstrong and Shields.
Copy, Armstrong and Shields. Advise if you want the
Turn off the truck! Get your hands out the window! Both hands out the window! No, I didn't tell you to get out. Hey, let me see both of your hands. Let me see both of your hands. Let me see your hands. Get both of your hands out. Both of your hands. 3 Henry 11, start unit 3. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Both hands, both hands. Keep your hands out where we can see them. Both of your hands. Other hand, right hand up. Right hand up. Yep.
I think we got a dog with us. 3 Baker 11, 12. He's getting out of the car. Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground! Fresno Police Department, get down on the ground! We don't have a dog?
Let the dog go. Let me see your hands.
Stand by. All right,
shotgun. Stop.
Get down on the ground now!
Stop.
Get down on the ground now! Get your fucking ass on the ground! Fresno Police Department! Drop whatever you have in your hand. If you come forward, you're gonna get shot, man. Get down on the ground now! 3 Baker 12, shots fired, suspect down, start EMS code 3. Let me see your hands. Get the hands up, I cannot see his hands! Dude, get the hands out! Quit reaching for what you got! Get the hands out!
Keep your hands up!
Dude, if you reach one more time, you will get shot again. Stop! Dude!
Hey.
Dude, do not reach again, please. Okay?
Cops shoot and kill unarmed, non-violent teen on video, no charges. Fresno, California, in a devastating blow to justice. Fresno Police Chief Jerry Dyer said earlier this month that the shooting of unarmed 19-year-old Dylan Noble was in accordance with department policy, but that the proper tactics were not used in the 14 seconds before the fourth and final shot was fired. Neither of the Fresno officers, Raymond Camacho or Robert Chavez, will face any charges for the killing of Dylan Noble, nor will they even lose their jobs. They will simply attend extra training in an effort to prevent them from killing unarmed teenagers in the future. According to the Fresno Bee, Dyer said officers had no ill will or intent when they pulled Noble over. However, Dyer implied that some additional disciplinary action was taken against one or both officers. He said that state law, he cited Penal Code 832.7- prohibits him from sharing the specific details of corrective action taken against these officers. Fresno Bee notes that the chief said both Camacho and Chavez remain with the department and will get the additional training that all officers will likely receive, which will include approaching wounded suspects and alternatives to lethal force as the threat to officers and others diminishes. Reviewing the use of police dogs on potentially armed suspects. Equipping long guns with slings so officers can more easily transition to less lethal alternatives. In June, Noble was pulled over after police say they were following up on reports of a man carrying a rifle. Noble was not this man as no weapons were found in his vehicle nor on his person. The disturbing body cam footage was made public in July, which showed the two officers execute the unarmed teen. The video shows cops shoot Noble for the sole reason of not being able to see both of his hands. The single hand behind his back was used to justify their summary execution. Dylan Noble, according to those who knew him, loved everyone, wanted to make people laugh, and thoroughly enjoyed life. Until Fresno police abruptly ended everything on that fateful day of June 25. We lost a very unique and beautiful soul, a friend posted following Dylan's untimely death at the hands of police, according to the Daily Beast. He was never a man who believed in a day without laughter. He made everyone feel like family. He's made his mark on this earth by always making people filled with laughter and joy. Chief Dyer explained that the first 3 shots into Noble's body were just fine and dandy. However, he did note that Chavez's shotgun blast to the incapacitated Noble, who was bleeding out on the ground, could have been approached differently. I recognize that time and distance can become distorted during a stressful incident, Dyer said. However, it is my belief that after reviewing all of the evidence in this case, that 14 seconds provided sufficient time to the officer to consider and employ other potential alternatives which may have minimized the need for the fourth and final round to be fired. In spite of the chief acknowledging the brutal tactic of shooting a dying man on the ground, he still justified it. While the body cameras confirmed that Dylan Noble did not show both of his hands, the immediate escalation to deadly force was entirely unwarranted. At no time did Dylan present a weapon, point anything in the direction of the officers, or make any sudden movements to justify being filled with bullet holes. Even if Noble was in a low spot in his life, he did not seek out the police. They stopped him. Police were supposedly looking for a man carrying a rifle, and it was their mistake that led to Noble's death. Dylan, who yelled "I hate my life" before he was immediately shot by police, tested positive for alcohol and had trace amounts of cocaine in his system. His parents claimed that he was never suicidal and only reacted in this manner because he was upset about potentially being arrested for drunk driving. Had officers merely attempted a taser first, Noble would be here today. Image http://pixel.watch/QUT7 below is a graphic example of how deadly a police officer's fear can be. This is why governments are banning the public from access to these videos. Warning: extremely graphic and disturbing. Read more at http://everythought project.com/Dylan-Noble-police-killing-justified/#tag 7YXF3EF5LB7.99